Hello and a warm welcome to MLC TV News Hour, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluence State of Nigeria. I am Matthias Ayodeji Peter. The news headlines: Federal government proposes 200 billion naira for varsities, 23.5% pay raise. UK Prime Minister TRUSS unveils non-white top cabinet members. And Chelsea parts company with TUCHEL. Now the news in detail. The Minister of Education Adamu Adamu on Tuesday said the federal government could only afford 23.5% salary increase for university lecturers, while a 35% increment will be enjoyed by professors. The minister also noted that the President Muhammadu Buhari warned against signing agreements which the government will not be able to meet. Adamu disclosed this during a meeting he had with the vice chancellors and other stakeholders in the university system in Abuja. The minister noted that the government told ASU that the federal government can only afford a 23.5% salary increase for all categories of the workforce in federal universities, except for the professorial cadre, which will enjoy a 35% upward review. Speaking at the end of the meeting, the Pro-Chancellor of the National Open University of Nigeria, Professor Peter Okebukola, said the government was ready to go all out to ensure that university lecturers resume work. Meanwhile, a 14-man committee set up by the minister as part of efforts aimed at ending the ongoing strike commenced meeting at the National University Commission. The committee members are expected to harmonize the recommendations of the Emeritus Professor Nimi Briggs and the proposals of the federal government. KOGI State government's attention has been drawn to a false and defamatory statement credited to the Executive Governor of KOGI State, YAHAYA Bello, in which he was falsely and maliciously quoted to have threatened anyone murmuring about his administration. As a news item purportedly transcribed from a video also published by SAHARA reporters on its verified social handle on Tuesday, other social media news outlets have since joined in publishing this fake story. The State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, said while such fake publications are now customary of SAHARA reporters and would not ordinarily require a response, it must be on record that the false statement is unequivocally denied, yet again, particularly for the sake of those who still harbor any iota of belief that SAHARA reporters and its owners and handlers purpose any iota of credibility. It quickly states that the governor did not make any such statement about his proficiency in the use of firearms or threaten to use same against those who murmur against his administration in the video under reference or anywhere else. While His Excellency talks though against crimes and criminality as the Chief Security Officer of KOGI State, he did not and will not engage in personal threats or violence against anyone. He is also neither a security agent with training in firearms handling nor a mugger. FAO urges Nigerians to dismiss the report, including the subtitle in the video, as false, spurious, defamatory, malicious, and irresponsibly reckless. It calls on SAHARA reporters to immediately withdraw the statements and apologize to the governor and the government of KOGI State within the next 7 days. Should SAHARA reporters fail, refuse, or neglect to heed the call, the government shall proceed against it both criminally and in the civil courts. FAO assures the people that the government of KOGI State has remained most committed to the security of lives and property of its citizens and those of other Nigerians, and will continue to fight against violence and criminality. Crime and thuggery have no place in KOGI State under the leadership of Governor YAHAYA Bello. The ABIA Agenda Group has continued the advocacy for eligible voters to collect their PVC and be ready to vote for credible leaders in the next general elections. The Director General of the group, Tarid Ozigi, said more education and sensitization are needed to be embarked upon, especially for those in the rural areas. He made a call for more voters' participation when the group held a town hall meeting in Ogorimagongo local government area of the state, where all members in the 5 local government areas of KOGI Central, including the electorate, converged to express their worries. Our reporter has more.
The meeting has in attendance the concerned citizens of KOGI Central. It also attracted a philanthropist and humanitarian. Men and women of voting age are encouraged to collect their PVC and be ready to cast their votes for credible leaders in the coming 2023 general election. The 5 local governments, ABIA Agenda chairman and coordinator with the members said they will continue to go from word to word, house to house to educate electorates on their roles in the democratic setting. The Director General, Tarid Ozigi, said, Nigeria can be better if people do the needful.
January to date, or to July, the PVC has not come. But we have registration more than the way we have for that first phase. So now, what we are doing, what we already is done is over. What we are doing presently is for people to even remember that they do registration, they should collect their PVC. Enough of uncollected PVC are on ground. It is people like us and the effort of governor and his lieutenant who are interested, some of them, especially you, that are coming up to us to see what we can do, because we are complete grassroots. You can see the introduction. But people like us, what we are trying to do, you know your crowd, you know who is not in this PVC. Have you registered? We know how to move him to go and collect it.
A Birabon young man, Hamza Lawal, who used the venue to call on women and youth in general not to trade their votes for anything.
Biggest threat to 2023 general election is insecurity. Yes, Connected Development is committing to deploy 20,000 observers, and for us we're looking at how women are participating and how many women are on the ballot and what are those issues that affect them. Today we've had a town hall meeting, and the feelers we're getting is women are scared of their lives and their properties, and we know that women make over 50% of the registered electorate. I believe that there is a renewed hope and opportunity where we can invest more in security architecture and infrastructure, particularly around intelligence gathering and leveraging on local knowledge and local content, rebuilding trust and entrenching our democracy.
Hamza also called on relevant authorities to raise standards against vote buying and selling.
Economic and Financial Crimes Commission have a role to play to curb voter inducement. Vote buying and vote selling is one of the biggest threats to a smooth transition in 2023. And I believe that civil society, the media, and our anti-corruption body have a role to play. But this also shows that there's a breakdown of not only law and order, but also value in our society. And I believe that engaging communities, sensitizing them, and transferring knowledge, while working, most importantly, also with traditional and religious institutions, so that they can also amplify these messages, talk to their wards, talk to their followers, and then we can do away with vote buying and vote selling and focus on issues, issues that affect us collectively.
Hamza Lawal is Chief Executive of Connected Development and advocate for not too young to run. Women who are most affected in any crisis call for calm and promise not to sell their votes for any amount or reasons.
In 2023, our destiny is now in our hand, the destiny of our children, the born and unborn. We have suffered a lot in all those fake promises from our previous leaders. 2023, I don't think any Nigerian reasonable woman who is a mother, even who hopes to become a mother in future, will vote for rights again.
As he come today, he told us that we should not sell our vote. We should vote for the right people of our choice, and we too support that. Then all the women that are moving with, I told them that they should not sell their vote, because by selling our vote, you may not have right when the person is voted in. Because whenever we sell our vote, when they go there, all the money that they have spent for us, they will recover it before they continue, before we come and take care of us.
They commended the effort of the Ebira Agenda Group for educating and enlightening them, saying they are not ignorant again. Hamza used the opportunity to launch back to school projects by providing writing material to children in the community.
I can stand in front of you today because I'm educated and I'm exposed. So let us educate our children so that they're exposed to opportunities. President but president.
Rihanna Itidaye reporting for MLC TV, Ogori.
The Lagos State President of the Live Birds Association of Nigeria, Olushola Oshoba, has commended the Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu for his support towards the Association of Live Birds. Olushola said this at the inauguration of a new zone at the Fagba Market in Ijaye, Ojukoro, Lagos. She said the support of the Lagos State Governor has improved the live birds business in Lagos State. She also commended the State Commissioner for Agriculture for her support and for always standing by them.
Dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìjọba Sanwó-Olú àwọn agric wọ́n ṣe púpọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ àwa ẹlẹ́dìyẹ. Ó di ọjà mọ́kànlá tí ìjọba ti fún ní ẹ̀bùn ńláńlá. Ó di ọjà mọ́kànlá tí ìjọba agric náà ti fún lẹ́bùn ńláńlá. So àwọn Sanwó-Olú a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn, Commissioner for Agric a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o.
Olushola Shoba has also with her executives pleaded with the state government to help them deal with people who sell chickens on the roadside, saying they are not representing the good image of the association. She said most times they sell in a dirty environment and such is not encouraging and health threatening.
Gbogbo ẹlẹ́dìyẹ inú ọjà la ti ń tà, kì í ṣe ohun téèyàn lè máa tà lẹ́sẹ̀ títì. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin ìjọba wa ẹ bá wa mójútó àárín yẹn, ẹdìyẹ láti tà lẹ́sẹ̀ títì ó ń bàlújẹ́ ni.
The president has also called on all members of the association to live in love and unity and also work together in love as a team. If you are just joining us, it's MLC TV News Hour. We'll be right back after the short break. Stay with us.
Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) has announced the dissolution of its anti-vandal units nationwide in a bid to ensure the actualization of its mandate of protecting critical national assets and infrastructure, as well as confronting the menace of oil theft in the country. Announcing the dissolution at the Corps National Headquarters in Abuja, Commander General Ahmed Abubakar Audi revealed that the Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, approved the measure to reposition the corps for better service delivery. He also directed that all illegal roadblocks mounted by the anti-vandal units across the nation be dismantled with immediate effect. The Commander General who talked though while addressing the top management of the corps and state commandants nationwide maintained that the federal government has expressed serious displeasure on the issue of oil theft, which requires drastic measures by the corps in order to protect the major revenue base of the country. He decried the insinuation in some quarters that security agencies are accomplices in oil theft, warning the NSCDC will not hesitate in using its internal disciplinary mechanism to sanction any personnel found sabotaging government efforts. The Commander General further explained that adequate modalities have been put in place to avoid loopholes and warned perpetrators of such economic crimes like illegal bunkering and vandalism of pipelines to desist from it, assuring that reconstitution of new anti-vandals team will not exceed 1 week. He added that very soon operational vehicles procured by the corps from the federal government's support will be commissioned by the Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola. The Independent National Electoral Commission on Tuesday said the estimated 3 million internal displaced persons would participate in the 2023 general elections. The Commission added that it will display voters registered across the country once it completes the ongoing automated biometric identification system to weed out all double and multiple as well as ineligible registrants. The Commission's chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, stated this in Abuja at a stakeholder meeting on the 2022 revised framework and regulation for voting by IDPs. Yakubu explained that the revised framework are taking into consideration several developments since the last review and validation in 2018. He said the policy was to ensure that no eligible Nigerian is left out of the electoral process on account of displacement, disability, or other circumstances that may limit citizen participation in the electoral process. Yakubu stressed that beyond this, there was also a need for robust collaboration with stakeholders for voter education and sensitization of IDPs. He, however, denied the claim by a coalition of civil society organizations that the Commission had violated Section 19(1) of the 2022 Electoral Act, which spells out how voters' registrations should be displayed across the country. Yakubu said INEC has not fixed a date for the activity in question, and when it is time, it will do the needful to the latter. He said they wish to assure Nigerians that the Commission will display the comprehensive register in all the 8,809 wards and 774 local government areas, area councils nationwide, as envisaged in Section 19(1) of the Electoral Act 2022. And now on foreign. Liz Truss on Tuesday unveiled her new top team as she formally took over from Boris Johnson as UK Prime Minister, with no place for white men in any of the three senior-most cabinet posts for the first time ever. As expected, she rewarded allies to her during her victorious Conservative leadership campaign, promoting Kwasi Kwarteng to finance, James Cleverly to foreign affairs, and Suella Braverman to interior. The son of Ghanaian immigrant Kwarteng is the country's first black chancellor of the Exchequer. His immediate focus will be turning around Britain's dire economic fortunes. Cleverly is a mixed-race army reservist who served under Truss at the Foreign Office, while Braverman, whose parents are of Indian origin from Kenya and Mauritius, inherit a tricky brief from Priti Patel. Cigar-smoking Truss loyalist Tyrus Coffey was made Health Secretary, and Deputy Prime Minister Downing Street said in a slew of announcements. Ben Wallace retained the Defense Ministry, with Truss vowing to extend Johnson's staunch support for Ukraine. Truss, Britain's third female Prime Minister and the fourth Tory Premier in just 6 years, earlier promised sunnier days ahead despite the current economic gloom. And now on sports. It is no doubt that some of the greatest challenges most African footballers do face is sponsorship and assistance, which also include a mentor to take you to the top. Omolatfe Victor Abiodun of the Sameya Football Academy affiliated with PSG Club made known some of the challenges facing the African footballers, especially in Nigeria. He attributed the work of FIFA's good job to eradicate the racism. However, he noted that a lot has changed over the years, where people don't want to associate themselves with sportsmen and women as being lazy. To also make matters worse, no parent would want their child to get married to a sports person. But now the reverse is the case, as footballers are now influential more than the government top officials across the globe. He advised sportsmen and women to be consistent against all odds, adding that the youth in particular have to stand up for something meaningful with their life, because life is not fair. He encouraged the youth to lay and sow the seed of a solid foundation for their future, as time will not wait for anybody. Furthermore, he said the government should invest and provide the enabling environment to develop these sportsmen and women from the grassroots. He noted that the government should equip these sportsmen and women, as funding is key to fulfill this task. In his word, he emphasized that he has great plans to contribute largely both financially and technically to the development of sport, which has been his passion to pave the way for every sportsman and women, for them to see further and go beyond their limits. Chelsea Football Club has sacked boss Thomas Tuchel following last night's 1-0 Champions League defeat to Dynamo Zagreb. The club's new owner have opted to make a change at the top after a struggling start to the season at Stamford Bridge. Tuchel, 49, succeeded Frank Lampard in January 2021 and guided the Blues to Champions League glory later that season before winning the European Super Cup and Club World Cup, and guided Chelsea to a third-placed finish last season. Tuchel's tenure at Stamford Bridge has been cut short following an indifferent start to the campaign, which has left the Londoners with 10 points from 6 Premier League games. The Blues are next in action on Saturday when they travel to Fulham. And our entertainment. Kata Efe is one half of the team behind the hit single Machala, which is a song dedicated to Afrobeat icon Wizkid. In a recent interview, Kata Efe revealed that he is fully committed to music. In an interview with media personality Ebuka Obi Uchendu on Channels Television, Kata Efe revealed that he made Machala featuring Berry Tiga because of his love for Wizkid. On how he decided to make music, Kata shared that he has always been into music even when he was younger. He said the song is just for Wizkid FC and himself. According to Kata, he didn't expect the song to blow up when he made it, and the tremendous success of the song came as a surprise. When asked if he reached out to Wizkid at any point in the single, He revealed that he knows Wizkid isn't the type to acknowledge such gesture, and he did it solely for his love for Wizkid. On if he intends to continue making music, Carter tells Ebuka that he loves the money his hit single has brought him, and he intends to continue making music. He further revealed that he has plans to release an EP. On Machala getting yanked off streaming platforms, Carter revealed that he has no idea why his song was taken off streaming platforms. He shared that he has reached out to the distribution company who told him they are working on it. In a low-key marriage, the Oni of Ile-Ife, Oba Enitan Ogunwusi Ojaja II, on Tuesday welcomed his new wife, Mariam Anako, into the palace. Here are some few things to know about the Oni's new marriage and his wife, Mariam. Until her marriage to Oni, Mariam is said to be working as an administrative manager in an oil and gas firm that is also into engineering, procurement, construction, and commissioning. Mariam is from the Ebira ethnic group of Kogi State. Her parents were based in Ilorin, Kwara State. She lost her dad at a very young age. She was raised in the home of former Inspector General of Police Mohammed Diko. Her mother is a retired police officer. Her elder sister Medina Anako is a lawyer, businesswoman, and also special advisor on intergovernmental affairs and Kogi State Diaspora Focal Point Officer to Kogi State Governor YAHAYA BELLO. Mariam's elder sibling, Raliat Abdurrahman Ne Anako, is a special advisor to the Speaker of the National Assembly, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. The couple had their introduction ceremony on February 19, 2022 before the low-key marriage. In a series of videos which went viral, the Ife monarch and some chiefs showered prayers on Mariam while she was on her knees. Mariam becomes Oni's fourth wife after his last union with prophetess Naomi Ogunwusi was dissolved in December 2021. And that's the size of our package today. Join us tomorrow at the same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV. Instagram at MLC TV 2021. Twitter at MLC TV 1. For your event coverage information, contribution, advert, and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs. It's Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Matthias Ayodeji Peter. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together. Thank you till I come your way tomorrow. Bye for now.